guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fast Critic Cosplay, and today we are back as guys with Hunter x Hunter, episode 144.
Yes.
Almost done.
So last episode, Irumi caught up with, I was about to say Hisoka somehow.
Well,
Kirua.
technically did, yeah.
Well, Hisoka was right behind them, and he was waiting for some mayhem, which did not happen.
Yeah.
We found out that, we know that Haruka, when she heals, Nanika, when she heals, she has to touch the person, and Kirua told Irumi that, so he understands he needs to get to Gon. And then he said, when she heals, she's never asked after to do anything cruel, so there's not going to be any big consequences to healing Gon. I thought it was a bit like, you could have told him that before you left, like, Goto would still be alive, I'm thinking. But in any case, there's still something he's not telling him, and Hirumi was like, okay, you can save your friend, but Aruka's not going to be safe until I know all of the rules, so what are you hiding? And Kirua's like, if I tell him...
If you knew about it, you won't be happy.
Well, he would be having needles in his head, so yep. I'm kind of interested in learning what's going on there. Hisoka killed two of the guys that called themselves
the Pure Paladin Squad.
Like it was nothing off screen, so they're no more. There's still one guy left, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna keep vouching for the group.
Nope.
I mean, that's what happens when you threaten a very fucking strong hunter.
And you cannot back it up.
Yeah, so he's gone. As for the election, Pariston is still number 1. Leorio is now number 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're reaching the end, I think. I think we're gonna get...
Are we gonna reach the end, you think?
Yeah, we're gonna decide. We got to it at one point. I do think it might be Pariston, which I'm like, I don't know if it's a good idea. But
I think we'll be surprised.
We'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much where we left last episode. We're on our way to save Gon, and hopefully it happens this episode, because no one else is after Kirua, right? Irumi's letting him heal Gon, so yeah. Let's do that.
Alright.
So let's jump in this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, if you want to see more of these reactions, and check out our Patreon for the full reaction.
Let's go! Hey!
Jin, Father of the Year. Why don't you stay and meet your son? I agree. We got the lyrics this time.
大地を踏みしめて君は目覚めてゆく天地の微笑みで連れ出して
Hey! It's better with the lyrics after 1 year. この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Approval and Coalition. Save Gon. Find Jin. Ah, the way he says it, it's like he's been voting for someone different every time. Can be anything good. Yeah. So like what? He's not doing this because he wants to win, he's just genuinely a good person, so I'm gonna vote for him?
Yeah.
Don't want to win. Fucking chair.
あいつが完全に意志を掌握してる強戦の連中が危険する。なんで？あいつは勝つ気も負ける気もない。 X デーまでのらりくらりさ。あいつはただ楽しみたいんだ。俺やネテロと一緒だよ。
Not sure if it's a good
あいつは
thing.
根気強いぜ。今残ってる4人でネテロの意志を継いでいるのはパリストンだけだ。
Okay.
あんたにそんなこと言われたくない。あなたは X デーがいつか教えればいいのです。
からみつれし。
I mean, the dog can
ネ
bark.
テロが自爆した日、ハンター協会所有の大型飛行船が100機、東ゴル島に向かった。表向きは一斉整備で格納庫の中って、それで約5000個の繭を回収している。君らに配合された半獣人の繭だ。
For what
全員で能力
purpose?
を持ってる。パリストンはこいつらで遊ぼうとしてる。でかい庭も手に入れたしな。 X デーは次のハンター試験日。ハンター10か条の解釈次第で少し状況が変わる。あとは自分で考えろや。ハンターだろ。
I would be so fucking pissed. Like, he knows everything, but he doesn't want to tell me much.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that Leorio's up there for a sec.
まず残りました4名の主張を聞いていただきまして。
Why am I here? Because you punched Jing.
Yeah.
では最初に残念ながら落選してしまった候補者のコメントです。
私を信じて投じてくれた一票を次はチードルに託してくれることを期待する。
I mean, the dog is my zodiac sign, so.
本日お集まりの皆様におかれましては、これより13代会長が決定いたしますまで、この会場に残っていただきます。
Oh my god.
You cannot leave.
What? Well, you're not leaving anytime soon.
Yeah, so
I guess it's
think
gonna.
about it
Well, I guess
carefully.
it's a plan to force them to vote, so no one is gonna be like, ah, fuck that shit,
Yeah.
because they're not leaving until it's over.
アルカ様、まだ寝てる。自分から起きるまで待とう。もうすぐだ。すぐだぞ。ゴー。
After all this time, I just want him to wake up and find his dad. Don't make her sleep for the next 3 episodes, please.
13代会長が決まるまで、この会議場から出られません。
You are now kidnapped.
パリストンを追い落とすため、俺は捨て石になる。壇上にいる4人の中で最も会長にふさわしいのはチードルだと俺は思う。この選挙を今日この会で終わらせるためにも、俺の意思を尊重してくれるとはありがたい。何を言おう。
Fuck Jing.
私の聴衆の皆さん、私は13代会長にレオリオ氏を強く推薦します。
What? She needs to make it seem like she
Seem like
doesn't want
she's-
to
yeah.
win, yeah.
どうせ選ばれっこねえし、っていうかそもそも選ばれたくねえし。
I vote for Pariston.
何しろ。
笑顔が消えたわよ、パリストン。
Wasn't expecting that.
あんたの思い通りになんか絶対させない。レオリオさん、お願いいたします。
Why am I here?
レオリオ、うわ寝てるのかだけでは、しばきもあるぞ、クソバカが。
俺
Oh, he's relatable. I'm voting for him.
Yeah, he's a man of the people.
He wouldn't be a good choice. He doesn't know anything about the politics and stuff. Like,
Maybe that's what it takes.
俺は会長になったら業界を私物化するからな。
Jing is like,
全員に出す命令はゴーを助けるためすぐに
who's gone?
Yeah. Who's gone?
No, they probably heard of him.
Ah, he's a man with principle. He's loyal to his friend. I vote for him.
あいつはゴーは今死にかけてる。仲間なのに、友達なのに。
Are you feeling guilty, Jing?
それを知ったのはつい最近だ。あいつは俺が自分のため勉強して叫んで部屋変えて その中の一人はゴンを助けるためまだ命がけで戦ってる最中だ。俺はゴンに声をかけることしかできなかった。声をかけ続けることしかできねえ。頼む、ゴンを助けてくれ。俺にできることがあるなら言え。何でもやる。
That might be his ticket to win this election, man.
I don't think so.
ジン、なぜあなたがあの時避けなかったかが分かった。こいつならもしかしたらってすでにあの瞬間思ったのね。
He got his heart is pure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the pure Paladin squad, you got the pure heart squad.
Aww.
Oh.
He's a good friend too. And then my guy could have because not even
Oh.
会長になる。
I'm telling you, he has a good chance. He doesn't want to?
That didn't work like I wanted it to. After such genuine speeches and stuff, like, what is he gonna say?
もう無理よパリストン。あなたがこれから何を話そうが13代会長はレオリオよ。
I want it to be Leorio, guys.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but if it happens, interesting.
ゴン君を救うため僕もこの選挙が終わり次第
Fuck you, man. You don't even know who Gon is.
4人の中で最も会長にふさわしいのはミサイスさんです。
Tito, Leorio, no one said Pariston. No one.
それは会長に必要な3つの条件です。1つは戦闘力、2つ目は経験、知恵は経験により高まります。ハンター歴は長いに越したことはないんです。そして3つ目は器です。
わかるからだ。こいつが全く本心をさらけ出していないことが。
チームさんには武力が、レオリオさんには経験が、そして僕には全部足りません。はい、ここ笑うとこですよ。
何が狙いかそれを考えるのよ。
全てを兼ね備えているのは壇上にはミサイストムさんしかいないと僕は思います。
それではこれより候補者同士の質疑応答に入ります。この質疑応答で何かが変わる。
He's fucking nodding up.
いいわよ、自分で考えるわよ。
俺は会長をやる気はない。ミサイさん本人の意思ではないんです。みんなの意思なんです。大事なのは
He does sound like someone who would listen to the, you know, to the people more.
Yeah.
Most.
自分がどうだからと励ましょうよ。小細工をやめて皆さんの意思に任せるんです。
Even when he said, like, I don't consider myself the perfect candidate, he said
ま
because
さか私たちが
you want someone who's not me, not I want someone else, you know?
Yeah.
思ってるの。
証拠はない。本人は全く手を下していない可能性はある。しか
But
し
he's a rat.
確実にこいつは闇側の人間。絶対にこれ以上教会内部で好きにさせてはいけない。この選挙で確実に。
パリストン体制を崩壊させる。
We'll see.
そして8回目の会長選挙の投票が始まった。
Where are the people? It was full. Oh boy. Ah, almost over, my boys. I will miss you. So, an entire episode about the election. It had been a while. Some people seem to say that Pariston would be a perfect choice. I tend to be like, because like when you're saying he's like the most like Netero, I'm like, it should be a good thing. I like Netero. I think he did a good job. Jing saying that, you know, he's the most, he follows his footsteps the most. I'm like, well, I trust that Jing knew Netero really well. So I like that. But then, what type of footsteps were Netero's to begin with? Because like we saw Netero as this amazing guy who fought Meruem and defeated him and stuff. But if you say that Pariston is similar to Netero because he likes to have fun and play around because he's kind of like Jing,
Yeah.
then in my mind he's not the best for the position.
Unless what they're meant is that they're gonna do whatever it takes to achieve their goals or something.
Well, Jing's, if we're okay, Jing said that Netero and himself were similar to Pariston. If you look at Jing, would he be a great leader? No, I don't think so. Because
No.
I think, he's strong and he understands the politics and stuff, but he doesn't fucking give a shit. He wants to be off on his own, having his adventures, having fun. It's just that his maybe his definition of fun was different to that of Netero's, who could also be different to that of Pariston. But in any case, someone who is in charge of so many people with so much power and tells himself, oh, I only want to have fun and do what I want so I can have a good time. If his idea of fun, Pariston, if his idea of fun is to manipulate people and anger the ones, have them work like fucking, like crazy, only to then lose the chair and stuff, or just see them struggle to beat him when he knows it's so easy to have them, not get votes, or maybe if he just enjoys them freaking them out because it's funny to him to manipulate people. Like, I don't want this guy to be in charge.
No.
So like, and I don't know these characters enough. I don't know them personally. I'm having a drink with Jing. I know them personally. No, like I don't know them enough to truly say like, would Cheeto be better? I mean, I like her because she represents the dog in the zodiac, stuff, and dogs are loyal, dogs are nice and stuff, but dogs also bark, like they can do shit, which I mean I like that, but then would she truly be the best as chairman? I don't know.
We know or kind of confirmed that as of now the Hunter Association is not so great, right, regarding the rules and how stuff are done. So you got Pariston who's like just so much like Netero, so there won't be any change with him. You got Cheeto who was so in admiration with Netero, there won't be change with her, or mostly no change with her. You got the cowman. I don't know much about him, about what the change, but it's still his goals are similar to Cheeto's, so pretty much sure that there won't be much of a change with him, but with the association. Leorio is like a breath of fresh air.
The thing is with Cheeto and Cowman, I'm like, it almost sounds like their only motivation for doing what they're doing is, I don't want Pariston to be in charge.
Yeah.
Which is not a good reason.
True.
So, I mean, I get, like, it works in making me not want Pariston as the leader.
That is the dark aura.
Like, I mean, I share the same impression of him. Like, whenever we see him, he's got that slick smile, and he's the rat, like, he's sneaky in a way, and, like, he seems to always have an ulterior motive. I don't trust him. And what Jing says about him, like, I don't like it as much as I probably should, especially like considering it seemed to work with Netero. Now we're finding out that no, there were people that were against Netero in his way of doing things, and it's true that if Netero allowed people like
anyone to become a hunter,
yeah, because it's about strength and stuff. It's not necessarily about principles, like. And hunters have a lot of freedom, so like Netero's goals,
of advantages too.
Yeah, so Netero's goals might not have been as great. Like when Judy called him, and he had to defend his people, he did great. But maybe his way of doing things wasn't perfect, which is why I'm like, if Pariston is similar to Netero, and that's the way we portray him, I don't like imagining him as the chairman.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like, what does that mean? Like, if he becomes chairman, does that mean that the association is going to stay the same? Which
pretty much, or maybe even get worse. But he did, even though that he wasn't thinking what he said, he brought up good points. Like, it's true, when you need to have a chairman, someone in charge, you need someone who got wisdom, experience.
Yes, but Cheeto has the impression that he's never saying what he's thinking, so he might be saying that, but he's saying that to manipulate the people.
Yeah,
in the room.
but even though what he said was manipulation at its finest, it's still some truth in it.
If it's true and he doesn't believe it, what is he going to do with the power?
I know.
He just wants to have fun, apparently.
I know. But yeah, when you're looking to elect a new leader, you need someone with wisdom, you need someone with maybe experience, someone who has a good heart.
Because like to me,
Maybe strength might be a factor with the under association, but that won't be maybe the main goal.
I feel like
So-
Pariston, you know, what he's popular, like I said, because of his link to Netero, and because like Cheeto made, you know, the resume of who's voting for him and stuff. Like he controls so many people that are loyal to him, so they're voting for him. And it's also, if there are people that are not swayed by, you know, who he's controlling and who, you know, he's in charge of and stuff, they might be voting for him because, like Jing said, he doesn't want to win or lose. So he's going to do everything in his power not to lose, but he's not going to look like the
He's
typical
desperate
guy.
to win, yeah.
Yeah, he's desperate to win, and like he's not going to look like the other two who were like, it really does give the vibe like that they're doing this only so Pariston doesn't win. So they're desperate to win, and their motivation is not so much the people, it's personal, it's selfish. And Leorio is also, you know, he's got a selfish reason to be there, but at least he's honest about it, which might appeal to the people. So there's
He's
that.
an honest man.
But where, you know, as a fan of Leorio, and I love him, like, yeah, it would be fun to see him as a chairman, but he's not good enough. Like, he hasn't been a hunter for long enough. He doesn't know the politics. They said themselves, he lacks experience.
True, but if he is the new chairman, he could have a bunch of advisors, people that are gonna help him to be great at his job.
That
like
means he's gonna be
Cheeto
controlled.
can be his vice chairman and advise him to what could be done,
But
and maybe it's not
That only means that he's gonna be chairman only in name. Like, he's gonna be controlled by the people with more experience.
not necessarily. Usually,
He said himself that as soon as if he becomes chairman, he's gonna focus on Gon. Like, he doesn't give a shit right now about the people. He doesn't want to be here. So that's why I'm like, by default, people might want to vote for him because he's genuine, he's open, and he's cool. But realistically, he wouldn't make a great chairman. And like, to be real, like if a situation like Meruem happens again, you really see Leorio fighting him? No.
let's play a game of rock paper scissors. If you win, you destroy everything. But if I win, you go back to your hole.
So like, realistically, I think Cheeto might do a good job if she was elected, but I don't think she will.
I'm saying Leorio's gonna win.
I think it's gonna be Pariston. I think
Ah,
it would make more sense.
you buy lunch. If you're right, I'm gonna buy lunch next time. If I'm right, you're gonna buy lunch next
I
time.
keep buying lunch anyway. Like, what the fuck? In any case, it seems like they're gonna sprint to the finish line because it's a good idea to keep them all locked up. Like, no one's gonna leave, so it's not gonna last, more than a few days now.
30
Like,
years later, who's next? Who's gonna vote now?
no, they probably want to leave as soon as possible. They're tired of this, so they're gonna make sure that it doesn't,
prolong
it
it
doesn't, yeah.
anymore.
Although, like, how many 4 episodes are left?
Yep.
As soon as Gon is
They
healed,
can milk this up.
we can build this up. We'll see what happens, but to me, there's not really like a candidate that really shines compared to the other ones, and like I said, I think it might be explored more in the manga. So I don't think we're gonna have we'll see who gets elected, but I don't think we'll truly understand what that means for the association unless we read the rest of the story.
Yeah.
So in a way, that's a good way to have us read the manga. And but yeah, like, I mean, who would you guys vote for? Like, when you watched this for the first time, like, did you share our apprehension of Pariston? Because I think it's not that hard to not want him to be chairman. Like, he seems so sleeky. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode with us. So the next episode on Patreon is already out, as well as the full-length reaction to this one. So if you want to check it out, you can click on the link in the description below.
And if you don't, next one will be out on YouTube next week.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye.